Plan B? Plan B. We are out at the Hill Aerospace Museum.
Yeah! I've been waiting this all
This
time.
is a free museum that the Air Force offers. You can go see it on the base. See a lot of historical planes.
Notice.
Yes.
Oh,
Not responsible for theft.
okay.
Perfect. Hello, goodbye. This is the Hill Air Force Base Aerospace Museum. It is a free museum that they offer to the public so that you can see the history of flight from the U.S. government. So we're gonna go check it out. We've been here for over a year now, and we keep saying, hey, we're gonna come here, and we never do. Or when we do remember that we wanted to come here, it's on a day that they're closed or after they're closing.
Yeah, and it's close to us.
And it's literally down the street from us.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go check this out and see what they have here. I'm hoping that they have some really cool stuff in there, like apparently your daughter's a headbanger now.
She's excited because
She is. She's been wanting to come to this thing forever.
Yeah, since
and we
last
keep
year.
putting it off. So we're gonna go check it out and we're gonna see. I'm hoping that they have like B-17 or a B-29 in there, because those are really cool historical planes. Maybe they have a copy of the Wright Flyer in here, because they actually flew aeroplane #1 from the East Coast to Hill Air Force Base back in the day when they had to do all this stuff. So it'd be kind of neat to see if they have something like that in here. Alright, so let's go check it out.
Let's check it out.
Let's go check it out.
Hi, little guy. Hi.
Okay, let's go. Come on.
Okay,
Come on.
go.
We only got 2 hours before they close.
Go, go, go.
Don't go running off.
Guys, wait for me. Kind of cold.
A little bit.
Baba, you need a because this one is on his hand. It's covered his
I'll put it on him. We're going inside first, and then we'll come back out.
Knock. Manang. Hi.
Because I asked her, I said, how do you do what you do on fingernails? And she said to me,
Mail from home. He sits today alone in thought, the letter held in tired hands, seated now in bronze forever. He fights for what his country stands. The saving parachutes held on his knee, weariness each deep upon his face. Far from home, the letter came, a line of love from a cherished place. The man-child sit in the frozen time, back from war, yet one more day. A statue portraying American men fighting, dying for freedom's way. The tie from home, whatever held, yet bound with string like steel. Emotions frozen like thousands, or just what does a lone man feel? Deloy Spencer. Who's Deloy Spencer?
You got it with the skull.
Huh? No. That's cool.
sheet metal, laser cut.
How much is this? 7. I like that.
I do too.
That can in the
Yeah.
Oh, I can have it.
Yeah.
Can we
But
get
I
it?
also like these. Let's see. I can get copies of all the planes that I supported during my career. The A-10, the F-15, the F-16, the U-2,
Oh.
the C-130.
Are you gonna get that, Daddy? Look at this. You can buy souvenirs here.
I got a pot. It's a pot tray. Put your pot on. It's a hot plate to put your pan on so it doesn't burn the counter.
U.S. Army.
Yeah. I really like this too. These like this.
Yes. Where's the Air Force?
Okay.
That's the U.S.
I like that.
Oh, how much is that, Dada?
90. $90. And I really like this too. How'd you believe
Oh, yeah.
Guys, I got a space food.
Someone find this one.
Huh?
Which one? The
All of it.
Oh, yeah, this is space ice cream.
Did you get this one, Daddy?
Yeah, I'm gonna get it. I
Let
got
me
it.
see. Oh, okay. The retired.
Yeah.
That's my one.
You retired U.S. Air Force?
Yes, I'm retired Air Force.
Okay.
Remember?
I don't remember.
Look at this. You can even get Christmas ornaments.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, mommy, look. Okay. oh, okay.
How about this one?
My one.
You want to get some space ice cream?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Space food.
Oh, hey, they got them.
Even space food.
Hey,
Huh.
check it out. Oh, these are glass. Never mind. I thought they were, because this is actually. Remember those 20mm round shells I have? Those big bullets.
Mm-hmm.
That's the size. They made these in the shot glass.
Oh,
This
they
is
made
glass,
it?
This is glass, not.
Oh, if your size is not, you can order. It's cute.
Leather.
Really cute.
$55.
I really like it.
Yeah.
For him. It's fit on him.
Yeah. It's $55 though. For him to grow out real fast.
Daddy, can you put it back?
Yeah.
Look at this. They have this
Ceramic ornaments.
ornaments. Look at that.
Wounded warriors.
So this is their, what you call this? This is their,
This is their merchandise.
yeah, like their
It's their gift
souvenirs,
shop. Their gift shop.
shops. Yeah.
And it even says gift shop at the front there. The POW ones. Oh, look at the onesies.
I know. They have also onesies here. Oh, look at that. Very, very cute. Very, very cute. Hey, to donate this.
On that?
Yeah. Maybe to donate. So Ken's gonna donate her money. So. Oh well.
Good job.
Good job.
All right, well, let's go see the rest of the museum, the actual indoor museum portion.
So they can donate here too.
How you doing, sir?
Check in first, please.
I'm sorry?
Need to check in first before you go in.
Oh, okay.
What's your last name?
Locke, L-O-C-K-E.
How many total you do?
4.
That's good for
Okay.
So these are all people that helped put this together.
Come on in. So we're gonna enter into the gallery, which is the Major General Rex Handley Gallery.
Rex A. Hadley.
Huh.
And this is airplane number 1. The 1911.
Oh wow.
I was hoping that we were going to have something like this here.
Are we allowed to video here?
Yes.
Look at that. This is the
Okay.
first. This is the first.
This is one of the first airplanes of the United States military.
Can you talk, Daddy? Because you know about this stuff.
Okay, then you have to drive.
Okay, that way I can.
Okay, just watch out for your mug so you don't break it. Okay. Yeah,
Take
so
a picture.
this is the Wright Flyer. One of the first, well, the first successful aeroplane. So they flew this across the country to show that it could work.
Sure, Daddy.
I would, but your daughter's in the way.
No, Daddy wants to show this one.
So they flew this from South Carolina, or from the Carolinas to here, after the government purchased it.
Really?
Yes.
So they fly from South Carolina
They had to follow the train tracks too, because the
Really?
train had all the spare parts for every time this thing had to land and brake, it would break. So,
How many days they fly?
well, look at the speed. 42 miles an hour for 2,000 miles. And to stop for repairs.
Wow.
Yeah. But this was the modified version. This is the Model F Flyer. This is actual history. This is,
Baba, where's your chicken?
it's gone wherever it's at. Just move it on. So
Hi guys. I'm sure during the nighttime,
yeah,
this stuff here, these people here, and there's on the top over there,
they're on a break.
they'll wake up in the daytime.
Yeah.
In nighttime. They are alive. They turn alive.
Look at this.
So this is the breast uniform.
Yeah.
1957, Daddy.
This is when we were Army Air Corps.
Yeah, this is the.
So this was what we were when we originally started out as the Army Air Corps. And then this is when we became the Air Force in 1950s. We were still green and bluish. So this is what they call the pink and greens, because the tans were almost like a pinkish color. And they're starting to kind of come back to those. So here's Billy Mitchell. He's part of our history in the Air Force.
Oh, look at there's people over there.
Oh yeah.
No, they spy you.
Yes. Oh yeah. Here's the original Ogden Arsenal.
And it's very small.
This is what you call. This is they call it the Ogden Arsenal. But what this is the munitions storage area. This is where we keep all the bombs.
Oh.
Because Hill Field was originally a supply depot for the war effort.
Oh, look at this old car. The old Jeep.
Look at this guy. The way ambulance. Look at that moped.
Is this the original one?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes, these are original Jeeps, original vehicles.
That's 1990.
That's when it was that was when it was refurbished.
What is this?
This is the White Cliffs of Dover, apparently.
Oh,
So
so Dover.
it's hard because your daughter always stands right in front of the sign, so I can't see anything ever.
The White Cliffs of Dover, one of the most recognizable landmark in England. Where
Oh, this was- So basically, this was the first thing that they saw when they came back from one of their bombing runs. Right here. This is what they would see as they were returning to the airfield during the World War.
And they bring it back here?
They brought a chunk of it back as a symbol. Look at the old guns here. Like that right there. Hey, babe. Remember this?
Oh yeah, that's in the movie.
Yes.
I remember that.
You see how crowded it is in there?
Malaking stuff. So this is from the movie. I forgot.
This
That we
is
watched.
so. This is the Browning. This is this is the B-20. I want to say this is the B-29 or the B. It might be the B-17. I'll have to go up to the front to see the actual signage. Oh no, here it is right here. The B-17. Yeah, so that's the ball gunner's turret, the belly gunner's turret. And then you had your side gunner turrets. You had a tail gunner turret. And then, let's see. If you come back over here, you can actually see it. There's the dorsal gunner's turret right up there. Yeah, that's the gunner's turret, so they could move around.
Moving so much.
I know. So, okay, fine, you do it.
The way you're the one who's talking.
And then you got your.
Oh, this is the
Ambulance, the ambulance.
Oh my God, there's somebody in there.
I know.
This is the old ambulance. Oh my gosh. Don't do that, babe. I'm gonna shout in here. Yeah. So, yeah. Wow, look at that.
Here's your nose gunner.
Mm-hmm.
You see they have 4 guns that they can control. But this was also the bomber's cockpit. So the bombardier was in there. That's where he would drop the bombs from.
So this is for fight for the
This was part of World War II.
yeah, for the fighting fight. Oh, look at that. This is the
bomb bay.
oh, where they drop the bomb.
Yes, the bomb bay doors, the bomb racks. So you have 6 to 8 bombs on each of these racks. On those racks, about 10 to 12 on these racks.
Yeah.
And then the bomber in the nose of the aircraft, you'd be finding the target because they had it calibrated so it was far enough out. So when you push the button, these would drop and they would fall onto the target.
Oh wow, look at that. I never seen this. My first time seeing this stuff. I only see
They didn't
this.
have this at the air show when we were there.
I only see this in some movies, and now I see the actual of it.
And see, so if you come over here though, babe,
Yeah.
you see right here, that's to the cockpit and the bombardier's section, right? So you had this little walkway to walk down to get to the belly, right?
Oh wow,
To get
this is
to the
very
belly.
long.
Oh yeah.
And then
So-
there's
and you
one
still
person.
you see your radio man is over here, and then you had because your radio man was also your dorsal gunner, or no, that was up there. Sorry. And then you had your belly gunners and your side gunners over here in the backside. So they just had this one little I-beam right here to walk across.
Hey, take a picture of this.
Isn't this cool?
Also, they even found the aerial camera.
Yeah, that's an old camera.
These are reconnaissance cameras. This is what they used on the spy planes.
Oh.
And they even showed the video about the bomb.
Oh, look at that. Okay, can you explain this to me? Why there's ladies working in there?
Because we wouldn't let them go to war, but they could work on the back lines.
Ah.
So this is the B-24 Liberator. This was our the next generation bomber. Oh, here we go. This is. So when you think of the war, these two planes are the ones that most people think of. The P-51 Mustang and our B-17 bomber, right?
That's really cool.
Doolittle's Raiders struck the first attack using the B-17s off of an aircraft carrier. So here's all of our uniforms as we became our own. This is what I was actually issued when I first came in.
You
Was
wear
that?
it?
Yeah. Then he issued us the new stuff, so when I graduated, we had to wear the new stuff. So we were issued clothes.
I never see you wear this kind of stuff.
I
This
wish I
one.
still had it.
You didn't
Bus
have
driver.
it?
Look at the kite.
Oh! Look at this!
Kids, check out the kite.
This is their kite. Garber target kite.
That's what they practice their shooting with.
Ah.
So, and then see that's the guns. So you got your paddles, that's your trigger over there.
This is their uniform.
For the women. Back when we were the Army Air Force.
Oh, U.S. Army. Oh, wow.
Oh, they got more video coming.
I know, but this looks familiar.
The lady pilots.
Oh. I think I saw this before. Oh, I saw this. I saw this. This is our new uniform. I saw this already. This.
So, for those of you that watch the Disney movies, so the P-40 Warhawk was the mentor in the movie Planes. He was the old blue
I
plane.
know, cause I saw this before. I said,
Yeah.
it's this familiar before.
Yeah.
What's that movie again, Daddy?
Planes.
Planes. Yeah, I
So
said.
it was his mentor. He had the wings that folded up and stuff like that.
Yeah.
For the Navy version, they had the folding wings, but this was the other constant one. As you see, they have 3 guns that would fire in sequence. On both wings, they would have it set like that,
Yeah.
and they would target those out.
That's why I said it's familiar. This one is familiar. I saw
Yes,
it.
I think they actually used one. This is what they had in the.
I've seen the plane.
Can you hold it?
I've
Daddy?
seen that.
This is what they had in the movie Pearl Harbor. For these. So.
Ah, the movie Pearl Harbor.
Yes, I also had it in there.
Look,
No,
I know.
Warhawk.
cause they drove.
No, that's Warhawk.
Oh yeah, but they always do that. It was a pilot's thing. So as you see, you had the short beer, Audrey.
Audrey.
Yes.
That's the name of the
The
girl.
Windover Willie.
The name of the girlfriend.
Possibly. That's just they would do it for luck.
Oh.
So that was probably his wife.
The girlfriend or wife. Really? They can draw?
Yeah.
They can draw.
It was allowed back then. And that's why what they were worried about.
That's a broken.
Yes.
Is this a broken
Engine.
engine?
Yeah. It's from a belly flop. See how all the propellers are bent back?
Oh, Japanese flag?
The zeros, yes.
Japan? Why they have this?
Because this was one of our major enemies at the time. So this was the zero pilots, and what they would carry with them in their plane, right? So make sure I can see. So This is all this was their compass,
Compass, yeah.
that they'd use, and they would carry this. Their plan was to never be taken alive.
Oh, look at this old stuff.
Yes.
Walang.
Some classic weapons.
From the Japanese, huh?
Well, from
Yeah, from the
New Zealand.
Japanese.
The K-bar, that's ours. The K-bar knife is ours.
This is this is Philippines bolo.
Yeah.
Philippines bolo.
Yeah.
We call it bolo.
Then you had the Japanese type bayonet there with its wood sheath.
Oh, the bayonet. This
Yeah.
is what Japanese use.
The Hokkien. All these were just different weapons. But the K-bar, this K-bar right here, that's a classic weapon that we used. Our K-bars it's an American company. So, yeah.
Oh, look at this.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what happens when you crash. Big old tire there. See, obviously there's no engine in these.
Look in here, Mom.
They just built cross beams. There you go. Hangar that they converted probably for this. This is Brigadier General Leon Packer. Porker.
Oh,
What in the world of gumball?
look at this. This is the.
His flight equipment.
This is lightsaber.
So he was a World War II
When you're
bombardier.
in the water. When you're in the water.
Yeah, it's your life vest. So, hey, remember that that top turret? Here's a version on this from this version on this plane. See how it looks?
This is not for fight, right?
This doesn't fly anymore.
I know, but this airplane is for transport stuff.
No, this was a cargo / combat plane.
yeah.
Still,
Oh, really?
it was a bomber.
Look. Oh, okay. Is this real?
Yeah. Yes.
Is this the real one?
Yeah.
Don't touch
I,
it, Mom.
no touch.
It's been
I'm sorry.
modified. Yeah. So see, this is where the 50 cal used to be. This is all sheet metaled and refurbished from the boneyard probably.
You're
Supposed to be
touching
no
the
touch.
artifact.
Yes. Don't touch the artifacts. The P-47 Thunderbolt here. Hey, so come here, check this out.
Oh wow.
So you see all the guns sticking out here or stuff like that for the barrels. But then come here, you see how they got their little eagle and everything? As they did their art group. But check this out also. You see all those little plus signs there?
Yeah.
That's for planes shot down.
Huh?
That's for planes shot down that he killed. The pilot of this plane, it was the same pilot every time. And each one of those is where he had a kill. And then you have, if you see up here, there's a half cross. The half cross was for his assisted kill. He took half of a target. So.
Wow. That's cool.
Really, really neat. See? You didn't look up?
Yeah, I did. I saw that.
Look up, didn't you?
Yeah.
Over there too?
I saw that.
Oh, amazing. See, that's the engine on these guys. Completely trashed.
Oh wow, look at that rusty
Gun.
gun.
Oh, see, this was in Alaska. They recovered this.
Oh.
These parts. So, see what happens when it crashes?
Yeah.
It just completely blew apart. And there's two of this. There's one in this engine, and there's one in that one over there.
Oh wow.
So, this thing's really neat. The F-84, I think this is from Vietnam. The Lockheed P-38 Lightning. Really cool. Yes.
Where's your map?
What, sweetheart? Yeah, it's okay. See, these are really neat. Oh, here, please. God, we didn't even finish looking at everything over here. There's just so many planes in here. You see, you were like, oh, we're just going to be outside. And this right here, the F-86 Sabre. This is from the Korean War.
Oh, it's from Korean War? Ollie Roger.
Well, no, actually, let's see. I want to say it was. I think it was Vietnam. Yeah. This could be from the Vietnam War, actually.
Douglas.
Yes.
Douglas.
Yes. They were one of the airplane manufacturers. They've been
Douglas
absorbed.
A-265.
The A-26B.
Invader. Wow.
The A-26 Bravo.
Hey, this is Korea. Come on in.
Yeah. Okay. Come on
This
here.
is where Mackenzie is born in
Here.
Korea.
Hey, give me the water. And then you're gonna have to hold the camera because I can't steer this thing effectively when I'm doing both. Of course, this is also from the Korean War here.
Oh. I want to see those. Look at this missile. Is that missile?
There's rockets.
Huh?
Rockets and missiles and bombs.
Oh wow. Good. So this is.
So they used to use these as medical helicopters during the Korean War. They have medical rafts on the side here, the gurneys, to carry the people off and bring them in. You see them a lot in the movie or the TV series MASH.
Oh, look at that. Where is this place? In Korea?
Yes.
This is in Korea?
Yes. This was these are the people that were there from Utah.
Oh, from Utah. Okay. Gotcha. Manang, this is where the place you were born. This picture here is Korea.
Yes. Just depends. It could be where Osan finally landed.
The men of the 24th Division were not celebrating the day in quite the way they had planned.
That's Korea now.
When the men of the 24th Division reached Korea, they were implementing the vote of the UN Security Council.
Oh, that's where you were born. Korea, baby.
Yeah, so the F-84 Sabres, that one that's right outside here that we were just looking at, right over on this side with the bombs on the wing, that was key to this. The F-86 is what they used during the Vietnam War. That's what John McCain was shot down and using the F-86. So, then here's a list of all the people from Utah that died during the Korean War,
Oh no.
along with your Medal of Honor recipients from the Korean War. The whole middle line.
Someone's.
Yeah,
Listen.
then we'll go over to the fighter gallery.
I need to change my ano.
Oh wow. So he went from being a pilot to an astronaut.
Oh wow, really?
Yeah,
No, come here.
Oh, you can take pictures. Sorry, I just didn't want you to stand in front of them taking it.
Oh,
Sorry, watch out, sweetheart. He wants to take a picture, okay?
welcome.
Thank you.
So this is he's a senator from what state?
Utah.
Also, he's a senator from Utah.
Yeah.
And then from being a pilot to a astronaut. That's cool. Good achievements. I mean, what you call it, Daddy? Very
Ambitious.
Is he still alive? Is he still alive?
My guess is 1932. Possible.
Oh wow. We'll see him. Let's go.
I want to go finish. You gotta look over here at the beginning portion.
Yeah,
that we
over
missed,
there.
in the middle, and then you can change out your battery, and then we'll go to the fighter jet side.
Okay.
Sound good?
Yes.
And
This is
I'm
really
gonna
cool.
try
It is cool.
that. No.
Just thinking.
Also, I want to try that ice cream, the frozen ice.
That's later, sir. Hey, look.
Bro. That's the name of the
Oh,
girlfriend.
look at this little thing.
Is this real?
It's a simulator. It's a training simulator for the pilots.
It's so small.
But it's just so they can sit in there and control us. And this is what they use to test the pilots. They put their heads back and stuff like that, and they spin them around to see if they get motion sickness. And they're cute.
Like a baby ride.
All right, are we ready to move on to the
Yeah,
jet engine? Or to
outside.
the jets?
Yeah. You're the one who talking. Okay, it's okay. I'm following
So
you.
as you can see, there's the guns, gun ports.
Yeah.
Those are the guns.
Wow, look at this.
Yeah, that's the gun barrel. There's 3 on the other side too. That's the ammunition jackets right there. That's what feeds the guns, or feeds it in.
Oh,
So.
I know, it's big. Huge.
From the Korean conflict. See? Seoul, 34 miles. Coney Island. San Francisco, 5,000 miles. Denver, 7,500. So these were put up by people from those locations.
oh wow. Where is this, Daddy? Mig Valley. Where's Mig Valley?
200,000 miles.
Yeah, it's 200 miles, Mom. Duh. See?
Where's the Mig Valley? Oh,
Big alley.
Mig Alley. So where's that?
In Utah,
In Utah?
I think.
Oh wow, look at this one.
Yeah.
There.
Yeah. The tail gun. And that's right here. This is where the bullet casings would fall out. They would just come out of there so they didn't clog anything up.
Oh.
Yeah. So that's a replica of the first airplane, the Wright Flyer, airplane number 1. When the government bought it, so that they could test it out and show that it worked. And then the Wright brothers upgraded it to this to sell to the government, and they flew this across the country with tons of parts on a train to here.
So that's airplane number 1.
So it's a replica of it, or the second one that they built, or the first one that they built for the government, not the first one that they ever built. So most likely it's a replica, though. I can't see them. It's in really good condition. Hard to say that that's.
I want to take a picture of that. Can you hold
Okay.
it?
Yeah. Can you get a good angle over there? I think this is actually a good spot for here. Yeah, you can go up the stairs, I think. Oh, we cannot, not at the moment, okay. So we can't go upstairs. That is a bummer. So here's something really cool. Look at this.
Oh wow, look at this. What is this for, Daddy?
These are all pilot's pins
Let me see.
They look like badges that they.
from,
Oh, there's nurse.
yeah,
See that?
yeah. Hey, you want to see?
Wow, really? They donate here, Daddy?
Yeah. People, they probably collect them through the years.
Nice. Look at this.
So, earlier when I was talking about the Doolittle Raiders, apparently I was mistaken. It is the B-25 that they used. Okay. And this is a replica of the first the aircraft carrier that they launched off of.
You're mistaken the what?
I thought it was the B-29 that they used, but it was a B-25.
Ah.
So, this is what they struck off of the aircraft carrier. This was the first bombing attack once America entered the war. Was Doolittle's Raiders. In fact, I think you went with me when we went to the Christmas party at the car dealership. Remember that?
Huck, don't do
Arizona?
that.
Don't lean on that.
Don't lean on it.
Yeah. Do you remember when we went to the Christmas party at the car dealership in Arizona?
No.
Oh, you don't remember that? It was 2014. Anyways, we went to the Christmas party, right? That Christmas party was actually was thrown by the grandson of Doolittle. He owned that car dealership, so every year he'd do a Christmas party for 100 airmen and their family.
Oh, in Arizona.
Yeah, and all of us was just at the car dealership, and they give you a little gift.
He
I
is
don't know
the
if you,
grandson.
maybe you didn't go. I know Kenzie went.
He is the grandson.
He's the grandson of Doolittle.
Oh.
But yeah, so you can see here, this is all these planes took off this aircraft carrier, which was never done before. So, just to,
Oh, what is this, Daddy?
that's their survival kit. That's their ration pack, protein bar and stuff like that.
Oh, wow.
You see one square and it gives you enough calories to survive.
Really? That's cool. Oh, Daddy, oh look. Tu Xing Liu, an English-speaking Chinese aeronautical engineer, helped several crews reach safety. Now, as a U.S. citizen, Liu was made an honorary raider
He helped them in China.
for his courage and aid.
Yeah, 'cause
What?
they weren't able to make it back to the boat. They landed in China.
Where are these planes?
They landed in China and he helped them get to safety.
That's how
because
big the
there was
carrier is.
parts of
That's
China
big.
that were Japanese
Then
occupied.
all of those.
Oh, okay.
Then here's all of our friends.
Wow, that's a big one.
This was what they dropped on Hiroshima and Nagasaki.
Huh?
Yes.
What?
This is how they blew Japan to Kingdom Come.
Are you serious? Can I take a picture of it?
Yeah, it's a replica.
It's a replica, yeah.
Of course. Oh, it's not. It's an inert training bomb, is what it is.
This is a full-scale model of first atomic bomb nicknamed the Gadget that
Yes.
was donated to the Trinity test site in New Mexico in July 16,
1945.
This replica was built a prop for the BBC movie Oppenheimer.
Oppenheimer is the guy that invented the atomic bomb.
Filmed at Fort Carson, Colorado, 1980. After the filming, the model remaining at the Fort Carson Museum. So this is the replica, right?
This is a replica of what we actually dropped on them.
Oh, that's
Well, this is a training bomb. They didn't actually drop it. It was to carry something that weighed the same. This was a replica that they built for the movie, but this is actually what they first tested nuclear fusion with, or fission with the bomb. So
how about this one?
these are our tactical bombs now.
Oh, McDonnell Douglas.
Yes. The
This
Mark
is
6, the Mark 7,
M7.
the Air 2A
Hey,
Genie.
can you show it to them? The M7 atomic
Mark
bomb.
7. Mark 7.
Ah,
Yes. Yes.
wow, look at that.
Weapons of mass destruction.
Oh my gosh, it's gonna blow up the Iloilo City.
Is that right there? Yes.
It's gonna blow up. This is the
Yeah.
original one, right?
Yeah.
This is the original.
Oh no, it's an inner trainer. See?
Oh.
See where it says inert here?
What does it mean?
It means there's nothing that can explode.
No.
Okay.
What is this one?
That's why they practice flying this thing.
Ah.
Oh, see, you didn't even get a good shot of this thing. Look
Oh
at
wow,
this.
look at that.
Yeah, you see the guns there and all the guns there? This was a heck of a plane.
Yeah.
So, this is what they flew off of here. But this is what they launched off of that.
Oh.
Here, flew off of there.
Okay, hold on.
Yes.
So this airplane is
The B-25 Mitchell.
this one here. The tiny stuff here. That one here? Oh, this one. Okay. Okay.
They flew that off and dropped a bunch of those bombs, of their bombs, on Japan.
Oh.
Right at the heart.
Yep. But this is only a replica, right?
So these are, the skin is probably from an original plane, but the guts have all been fixed out.
Okay.
So there's no working engines in these things or anything like that. So what it is basically once the planes are retired, they go out to what they call the boneyard. And then what they do is they take several of them and they'll either sheet metal them and fix them up so that they can put them in a museum, or people will just build them from the ground up if they don't have enough parts to make it look like the original so that they can display them for people's historical purposes. This is what I believe is what's happening here. I believe these aren't the originals.
Of course.
This is the only one that we didn't look at. These old, I like these old prop jobbers.
Well,
It's okay when you see that. Yeah. The Jenny.
Jenny.
Yeah, this is one of our World War I bomb our planes.
This one?
These are the other
You're always in the middle, Mackenzie.
I know, she always stands right in front.
Why is here? The American military personnel have always acquired animals as pets or
Oh, yeah.
mascot, whether
yeah.
at peacetime or at war. Every military camp had its share of dogs, cats, and other species, some quite exotic, such as monkey or bears. All of which ate, played, work, and lived with their owners. Sometimes
Oh,
they
yeah.
tag along on missions, riding in jeeps, tanks, or planes. More often, they patiently waited in camp or at base for the return of a master. All of them provide a much-needed boost in morale and a vital link with normal life back home. More importantly, they offer the small feelings of peace amidst the chaos. This exhibit featured cast reasonable name Winston. Look at that, Kenzie, come here. Look at Winston. I want to introduce you Winston. Hi, Winston. He had followed his master out to the aircraft and is taking up position to await his return. That's cool. That's cool of you. He's a chubby chunk. There, he's a chubby chunky.
So look at this. You could buy these planes for $50 during World War I. $50,
Oh.
which was probably about $5,000 equivalent to these days.
$50.
It was about $5,000 from back then. So, but yeah, so they called it the Jenny because that was just the nickname. In fact, we even told you the Jenny nickname was from they'd slurred the letters JN, Jenny.
Jenny.
It was the JN 4D. So the Jenny. Oh, look at this. So this is really neat. If you look at the axle here, it's not bolted on. It's roped on.
Why?
Because the rope would allow the whole axle to spin. They didn't have a greased bearing system on it.
Oh.
It looks like. Or so I suspect. Pretty neat, huh?
Yeah.
Remember what I was talking about with that bombers, the bomber in the nose of these planes? That was his targeting system. Was this right here? So he would look through little peephole and line up with what they had for aerial photos from those big cameras we showed earlier. So he's looking for that on a map, and that's how he would target the item.
Daddy, you look at this, huh?
Yeah. Covered pieces.
Mama, please, can you don't touch it?
Don't touch the rope.
Okay, how about this one? What is this for?
This is the Nazi stuff.
Ah.
A flag from the Third Reich. Recovered. So where'd they get this one? Paratrooper among the first makes successful landings, holds a Nazi flag captured in a village of Salt, Utah Beach,
Where?
in France. June 8th, 1944.
Utah.
6 months before my dad was born.
Oh, Daddy, look.
So,
Wow.
so you can see the swastika of the Luftwaffe, the Nazi fork, the Nazi dagger, more Nazi flags.
Wow, it's a big fork.
Yes, it's aluminum too.
And it's enough.
So,
And they say it's
a hula skirt made from
Japanese
parachute silk.
cigarettes. It's a Japanese
Check
cigarette.
this out. It's a Mother's Day card from France from World War II or World War I.
What does it mean, mother?
Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day.
Who gave that?
I don't know. I can't read it.
Oh.
Mother dear, unable to get time to write you often. So sending this card.
Okay.
You should be able to slip out there and see them. Yeah, so this was part of the presidential staff, possibly Air Force One at one point.
I know, right?
Does that say President of the United States on it?
Yeah, I saw the United States of America.
Uh-huh.
Look at this. Huh? This is Vietnam. Vietnam. Why me? Why this place? Oh, hungry, Baba? Before. Hold on.
Don't touch. Back up. Your mom's trying to take a picture.
It's okay.
Look at the exhaust. This is where the jet engine, the jet flames just blow out here.
Yeah.
I mean, here's all this. This is the munition. This is all the explosives in this thing. You see how it goes all the way down? And what it does is, depending on which kind this was, if this was a cluster bomb, it'd crack open, and all of these would pop out with little parachutes, and then carpet bomb an area. Right? Other ones like these were designed so it would hit, and when it would hit, it would bury itself further into the ground before it would explode.
Yeah!
Exactly. So
Yeah.
it would take maybe 3 seconds after that, after it buried.
Oh.
Explode.
Oh, look at this. These items were worn or carried by Viet Cong soldiers.
That's their combat boot.
OMG. My brother made this kind of shoes.
Yeah,
He made this.
I believe. Yeah, it's a common shoe.
Yeah.
It's an easy enough shoe.
Wow.
We'll have to go around and then come down the middle so we can actually see the faces of the planes instead of just their butts.
Oh my god, there's a lot.
The work of the recruits and their drill instructors is done.
What is
Now
that?
comes the final review.
Basic training with the marching band.
Here, the son is hungry.
Many proud parents
Can you hold this?
Yes. So
many have to life
here's all of our stuff. When I first came in, these guys were still being used.
performance of duty are honored for their
We were still using those when I came in. They were just being archived and decommissioned. And I came in 1995. And this is from Vietnam.
which is given through the Department of Defense by the Citizens Committee for the Army, Navy, and Air Force. Distinction is reserved for the truly
Oh wow.
and it is given to only about one recruit.
The Hoa Lo prison. So here's the inner workings of the jet engine. Let's see here, let's make sure I can. Ah, the advantages of having an extension arm on your camera stick. So now we can really get in there. There you go. So these are your first stage propellers or impellers here. Your second, third, and fourth blades. And what those do is it compresses the air so that when it comes through here, along with the fifth stages over here, these compress it enough to where, with the mixed with the fuel, you get thrust or thrust, however you want to look at it. It's really cool. I've actually seen, not this particular engine, but I've seen plenty of of these fighter jet engines torn down to the pieces as I was active duty and training or working with my folks for inspections and stuff like that. So it's really neat to see it for the others.
Baba, nak.
There we go. I was just showing them and teaching them the basic dynamics of that. Here's the prisoner of war camps. Here's your
Oh wow.
room, madam.
Oh wow. This is where they prison
One of them.
in Vietnam.
Yes.
What is this for?
That's where you got your food.
Oh, this is where you get your food.
Yep, they just drop whatever they had in there.
Oh.
And then you had this really nice air conditioning system next to it. No. Obviously they didn't have that.
The reason we put those, the man that designed it
Uh-huh.
had spent 5.5 years in
Yes, sir.
a cell. And he designed it for us the best he could remember.
Right.
And he wanted to put those because that's where they got their food.
Yes, sir. That's what I suspected it was. But I was cracking a joke about the air conditioner. So that's a very nice, cool place for them. And
Well, we didn't have room to,
I understand.
it would have been nice to have made the whole
Yeah.
another couple of cells.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you got this whole one in here that we're
Yeah.
going to take a look at shortly. So.
We didn't have the rooms, so we simulated these
Yeah.
just to make it look more like what it would be.
Yeah. Yeah, we were, I was camping, I was trying to walk her through down the jet and safety and stuff like that. I'm from I'm Air Force maintenance, so.
That's what I need to learn about jet engines.
So I was kind of walking it through because it's really neat to see it. And I've seen it when I was active duty, and you had them all broken down for the 15s and 16s and stuff like that.
Well,
So,
eventually, we wanted to get all of our engines. Some of them have
Yeah.
motors on them, so they'll actually
run up.
turn.
Oh wow.
But get them all from the new, or the old to the new,
Yes, sir.
and maybe it'll.
From the Pratt and Whitneys, to the Rolls Royces,
Yeah.
the whole nine. That'd be really neat to see. So, but yeah, I spent my entire career as airport or Air Force maintenance.
Uh-huh.
So I'm calibration technician. I did all the. There's actually all your bonds over here. I calibrated all the guidance control system test sets that they use to validate. That was one of my bread and butters on things I did all the time. So between that and then the foresight kits that they calibrate or that they align all the guns with, all that stuff. So just seeing all this history and stuff like that is so cool. And I was telling her, it's like when I came in, those guys were still flying.
Oh yeah.
In '95, they were still on the field. The F4s.
Unfortunately, I retired in '88.
Yeah, there you go. So yeah, when I came in '95, they were still flying because we had them out at Seymour Johnson when I was there. So we had F4s and 15s.
Yep.
And even though it was just a trainer at that point, they were using it as a trainer against the 15s for simulated dogfighting and stuff like that. But they were still flying them.
Oh yeah.
And we always joke it was the F4 was too positive. You put up front line 8 and take the first fly.
I kind of miss the older Fords. They were, well, of course, I've seen them in action in Vietnam. So I was a little more drawn to them for that reason, because I'd seen what they could do.
Oh yeah.
Well, you have a good one.
You too now. Thank you very much. So there's an actual cell there.
So we are entering the cell where they are what you call this? This is their cell for
POW camp
Yeah.
in Vietnam.
oh.
So, and this is not entirely typical, as you can see. You got your, they even have the restraints. I don't know if you can see
And
that.
this is the real clothes though. Don't touch.
I'm not touching. You see, they got the restraints though. They could restrain you at night to make sure you didn't try to escape.
How do you escape for this? They can't.
They weren't. So now remember, not everyone was built. This was like Hoa, the Hoa one, the Hanoi Hilton. There's other ones that were just made out of bamboo. You know, it was just a bamboo hut, but they just kind of beat you and
And look at that, the
you're
shoes.
shackled. Yeah.
Oh, the sleeper.
No, they took away everything.
Oh wow.
It's like a bedroom in the Philippines.
That is look creepy.
I know. Well, it
Why are
was.
they looking at me? Let's go.
So, and then you
Oh,
see
so
here.
this is the ano di ho? This is the cap. This is the day. This is the occupants during the time.
Yeah, in this one, or this kind of setup. So these individuals were kept at this whole low, whatever this prisoner of war camp was. Then you have other ones like Senator John McCain, who was at the Hanoi Hilton, which was actually the most brutal one in Vietnam. So, and from what that guy was just telling us, these were recreated as close as possible to what these guys that were there could describe when they recreated these.
His force was shut down. What does it mean shut down?
His what?
He was shut down.
He was shot down. His plane was shot.
So he
crashed.
died?
No, he crashed and survived, and then he went into the prisoner of war.
Oh.
Here's some actual stuff left over.
Oh, this is a shirt and sandal worn by POW Jay's his what?
Yes, this guy.
Which one?
The captain. This guy.
Oh,
Yeah.
this
Yeah,
one.
he was born here in Ogden.
Also, he
was
wear this one,
Yes,
but
that was his POW stuff when he was
it's so small.
when he was finally rescued. This is what he was in until he came home. Don't touch that, baby girl.
Are you serious? Who wear this one?
Yes.
Oh wow, look
Yeah.
at that. From the tires. It's made from the tires, Daddy.
Yeah. Made from whatever they could get their hands on. So they have all your dotted dots here.
Oh wow, look at this dog tag, Daddy.
Yes.
Oh, Utah's fallen. Wow.
The dog tags
Oh
are
my
all
god,
over.
that's a lot.
These are probably reprints.
Oh wow.
He dropped his chicken. So now
Can I
here's
take
all
a
of our
picture of
missiles
this?
and our bombs that they have here. All of these right here.
Yeah.
When I was active duty, I calibrated systems that checked all the guidance systems on all these. The M7 Sparrow, the M9.
Oh, you calibrate this one?
The guidance control system testers. So that was one of my things. I still.
Oh wow, look at that. What is this for?
This is our older but new nuclear bombs. The Minuteman missiles. You know. And here's all their bunker stuff. Oh, this place closes at 4 o'clock, babe. Long before the sun goes down. We got a half an hour still. Then here's all their stuff here. This was still flying when I first came in. This guy and this guy were still around when I first came in. That's really cool. Chocolate milk break. Milk mess. Yeah, this is a really cool helicopter here. These are the Pavehawks.
Big.
Yeah, well, it's a personnel deployment. Rescue helicopter.
Oh, look at that.
This is the refueling drogue is what that's for. Oh, the F-117. The stealth bomber.
That big.
Or stealth fighter.
That big. Which one?
This guy.
Oh.
That's all.
It's
So-
bigger than me.
They first went into action during the Gulf War.
Stay like that.
Oh, hang on. plane I ever supported.
Which one?
The F-15.
Ah, can I take a
Striking.
picture? Oh, Daddy, you said this is the first plane that you...
This is the first plane I supported when I first joined.
Oh.
The F-15E.
Oh.
The F-15C, D, and E, I should say. So those were the first fighter jets that when I first joined, that was what it was around. The F-4s, which were these guys down here, they were still flying. And these had been flying for years. They were just starting to decommission these. But this is what I first started supporting. Everything I calibrated was for supporting of these. We got 30 minutes.
Okay, let's go out na. How about outside? Are we...
We're gonna go.
Kenzie?
So, twin tails, baby. There's the simulator for it. That's where they train in. Before they get to fly this, they have to train in that ejection seat. That's their engine for it. 2 of those. Oh.
Oh.
I guess they're not waiting. Alright, let's keep moving then.
Let's go.
Thunderbird at 16.
Yeah.
You got your A10
Huh.
still in service after all these years. They can't seem to get up there.
Hey. Wow, look at this one. This one, Daddy.
That's the drones.
Oh.
That's the Predator drone.
Oh.
And then these are target drones.
Oh, wow. Nice.
So,
They have a big drones already, huh?
much bigger than the Global Hawks and stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
Like I said, this is the F-117.
Wow, look at that.
It's all geometric like this, so that when the radar signal hit it, it'd bounce off and they wouldn't be able to detect it.
Oh. It's not, this is not anymore exist, this one. Only,
Oh no, they're still in service.
oh, really?
Still in service. This guy is actually from the 1950s.
Oh.
The SR-71 Black Hawk or Blackbird.
Uh-huh.
This thing, the technology that they invented for this was in the 50s, but it's still the fastest plane on Earth.
This one?
Yep. Top speed is classified still.
That's cool. Look at that. It looks scary though, because it's all black.
It still has loads of landscape. But they just kind of give you some simple perspective.
Yeah.
That's their flight suit. It's a space suit.
Oh.
It's so fast that they actually fly in a spacesuit, basically. It's ramjet technology is what it is. The engine, the thrust that is so fast. I think the most unclassified version that they said is over 3,000 miles an hour, or something like that. It probably has it on the slide here.
Okay.
2,000 miles an hour. Mach 3.
Let's go outside.
So, then you got all your troop carriers and stuff like that. We're going to go get some food after this. And then we're going to go to Cabela's to find camping equipment.
Wow. See, I thought it's only outside, but they have out inside
We're going to have to
too.
come back here just to see everything else so we can actually spend more time looking at everything. Here's the exhaust for the propeller. All the way out here from the plane. Fire emergency check. Oh, wow, that's amazing. Those things are nice. Those things run forever. You can buy this for $28,000 right now.
Oh, really?
Yep. You can buy one of these working for $28,000. If I had $28,000, I might buy it
This
and
one?
learn how to fly.
Wow. That's nice.
So,
We will come back again. Oh yeah, we have one. We have the smaller one.
The smaller camera.
Actually, we have.
Yes, we have
Oh, it's
tons
in
of
my
cameras,
bag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, they got plenty, you know. So we just
I'm comfortable with this one holding.
yeah, we've been here for over a year now, and I've yet to make it over to the museum till today. Every time we show up, it's on Sunday, and we forget that you guys are closed.
Yeah.
We'll get here, we open up at 9 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, we got to come here early enough because we spent an hour and a half just in this hangar. We didn't even get to really take our time in the other hangar.
Yeah.
We haven't even been outside yet.
Yeah.
So we got to take some more time so we can really appreciate this stuff. You know, because I bought all these kind of videos from my dad talking about this stuff, and I love this stuff since I spent my entire adult life in the Air Force.
Sure.
So I thoroughly enjoy this history,
Yeah.
and I can't spend the time. I'm like, oh, this is. Come on, we got to go. We got to hustle. We're gonna run out of time.
Thank you.
So, thank you, gentlemen. Air Force Base, Mussim. And that was one of our personnel carriers.
Okay, let's go.
Yep.
I got this one.
The rotator, the Freedom Bird, if you will, flying into Vietnam and stuff like that. So I think we're socially distanced enough out here if you want to take your mask off, or you can just keep it on.
This is cool.
Yeah. Problem is, it's fogging up my glasses. Should have brought my sunglasses. Here, take a look. Let's go look it out. Yeah, yeah. You want to get a picture in front of that too? Yeah. Yep, that was the Freedom Bird. And you see this right here in the front that actually opens up for cargo to come out.
This one here?
Yeah, that big opening right there in the front. It opens up in the front and the back so you can just drive stuff on and off. Kenzie, come on. Put the rocks down. Stop grabbing rocks. Stop throwing rocks. Let me present it. I present to you a plane. A big plane. A really big plane. Ta-da. Look at you. Look at her. Hi, DJ. I'm trying to do things with the camera to make it interesting. I'm taking that off so I can see.
You need a walk now. You're free. You're free. You're free. Go run. Run.
So look at this, babe. You can actually have, so each one of these tables are 8 feet long. Each one of these picnic tables is 8 feet long. So, just to give you perspective, it doesn't even reach the end of the wing. So, that's what, 24 feet. Just in picnic tables, and they're spaced. So,
Let's go walk.
yeah, come on.
Come on, Baba. He's interested, but no.
The rocks, because your daughter is too. We got to kind of put a little bit of a push up here so we can press on through before they kick us out. And we're stuck playing with rocks. The C-124 Globe Master.
It's so big. It's bigger
Yeah,
than me.
but you see what I was talking about?
Yeah.
Check it out, see? The front panel's open, and look at that, they got an entire aircraft fuel truck being pulled off of the front of this thing.
It's so bigger than me.
Oh, are you gonna be able to get it with the camera or with the light behind us? Oh, check it out. This apparently belonged to a 2-star general. The C-131. Come on, Kenzie. Oi, babe. Are you coming? Okay. See, they got all this in the windows so they don't rot away on the inside. The C-119 flying boxcar.
Boxcar?
Yeah.
It doesn't look like a box to me.
State of Utah. The Beehive State. Oh, sorry, I forgot to put the wheels down on this guy.
Oh, I can see those wheels.
I know, they're hiding.
They're very small.
Hey, come over here, sweetheart. They're taking pictures. Pay attention.
See, 1, 2, 3. What's the thing?
Come on, sweetheart. Because these are the important ones.
These are the important bombs!
They are, actually. These are replicas of
The bombs!
the nuclear bombs.
That's a big one.
Yeah,
That's not big.
They are.
A small one.
they can do a lot of damage
And they can destroy the whole world.
with some effort. Enough of them dropped. They sure can.
They can even destroy the whole state.
Yeah, so the Minuteman missile right there. And I forgot what this guy's called.
Yeah. I even remembered.
And here we go. KC-135 aerial refueler
Awesome, more bombs!
from the butt side.
I saw more bombs! Another one. The third one.
Where?
Oh, the third on the wall.
Oh, okay. We'll see you later. So see, this arm right here sticks down with its little wings, and the planes and stuff can pull up to it to refuel. What you have in here is your boom operator, is what he's called. And what he does is he controls this arm to come down, and it would come down like this, and the plane would fly up to it and would get its fuel. And he helps control it so that between him and the plane, they can get what they need to do to get it connected so that the planes can refuel without having to land. It's very important when you're trying to fly across the ocean. It's not a lot of places to land in the middle of the ocean. And of course, tried and true, the B-52 Stratofortress. Look at the wingspan on this guy.
The big!
Just look at this. Just whoosh all the way down. That is actually the longest wingspan of an active flying jet in the world. And this thing can carry a lot of bombs too. A whole lot of bombs. Hi, baby boy. DJ, come here. Hacha. All right, so as you can see, she is very long. Can't remember what the body on this thing is. It's huge though. It's a massive body length. Watch your head, babe, there's things sticking out, so don't want you to be like your daughter who bumps her head on everything. The road is where all the signs are for these guys. Yeah, this thing's still active. In fact, they had these stationed at like Guam, I think.
This one?
Yeah, it's a bomber. The B-52 Stratofortress. All right, I'm not sure what this guy is. Oh, ooh. Apparently, the birds have found a home. They didn't clear these guys out. Shoot. You can see up in there, you can see a little bit of the grass and twigs from there. I don't know if you can see it very well, or reflecting the light. That's bird nestings are happening in this thing. The birds have nested in this one, babe. God, what is this one? B-49 or something like that? I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to check it when we leave, because I'm curious now. Huh. Hello. Let's see what we can see in here. Let's see if you can see up in there. I'm not sure what you can see, if anything at all. But hey, Steve, we can at least see inside for something. We'll comment later once I see what the video says. We'll do a pass at the front so we can get some names for these birds. Had a little bit of a patch job here. Probably actually an avionics package that used to be there. See some more nesting in here. Oh, what do you expect? It's an airplane museum. These guys don't move. Nobody's actually taking a ton of care of them, other than making sure that they still look visually appealing for the most part. See, the runway is right over here at the end. Got some really cool stuff here. C-130. I've been on these guys plenty of times. A few times. I'd say not plenty, but a few. I got to ride on the Blue Angels, what they call the Fat Boy. Here, watch out. So, yeah, this guy here This is a C-130J model. What it is these guys are jet engines. These are rockets, or what they call a JATO pack. So when the plane has to take off in a real quick hurry, yeah, watch out for snakes. There's something in there. So there's some critter in there. There's some critter that lives in these. Cause I see stuff in here that's not just paper. Yes. Anyway, well, that's because some kids throwing rocks in there. Don't throw rocks in there. Or it could be a bird that's dropping them in there. Anyway, so as I was saying before, I so rudely interrupted by this little monster right here. These are jet rockets, or rocket launchers. So basically what it does is if they need to take off in a real fast hurry, they can launch these and it gets them to go up to speed to take off that much faster. So this whole thing can take off in a third of the runway that's needed for a traditional takeoff with just the propellers. So it is a C-130J and it's really cool. So when I was active duty, I got to fly, like I said, with the Blue Angels on what they call their Fat Boy. It's where this is what carries all their crew chiefs and their equipment to support their F-18s. So getting to fly with one of them, or to fly on the plane with them, and they do all this stuff. So they did a short runway takeoff and hard banks and heavy G loads and all this other stuff with a bunch of us on this thing. They call it the Fat Boy or the Fat Boy, or the Fat Albert. I'm sorry, the Fat Albert is what they actually call it. So it's really neat to be on this thing. And they basically what they try to do is they keep it, and they're flying it with this really hard turns and stuff like that for a long time, basically however long it takes for the first person to throw up, and then they stop, and then they do some other stuff. So that's what we had when we went on this thing. Editor's note, I wasn't the one that threw up, so I wasn't far from it, but I didn't throw up. So moving on. All right, I want to say this guy, as we get ready to leave here, since we're like the last folks here, this should be the kind of plane that we used when they created, no, this is not the, okay, this is the C-54. All right, I thought this was the plane that they used when nope, this is not the one that they used for creating the Air Force. So when Eisenhower created the Air Force, he did it aboard one of the planes, and it was similar. It was a plane similar to this, but not this model. And the Air Force was born on a plane like that. So just like I said, not that version. All right, moving on. We're about to the end, Mommy.
Okay. Wow, good job, Dad, huh? Well, very good.
Well, I still have to go and look at all these, because I'm not sure what this middle plane with the 85 on it is, and I was kind of curious. And they had a port in there, so I actually extended the camera up in there. Didn't scare anybody like you. So, you have to check out that video. I don't know if, did you put that in the video when we went to Antelope Island when I scared you?
I never uploaded that yet.
Oh, you haven't uploaded Antelope Island?
Oh my God.
Wait till we upload Antelope Island. You have a lot of loading yet you got to do.
Yes.
And this one here is actually still in service too. The B-1 bomber, the B-1B, the B-1 Lancer. And in fact, they had one crash a couple years ago, I think, in Guam. So, all right, we're coming back to the end. And this is the very distinguished parking lot right over here. What do we got here? What's this one? I'm not familiar with this plane. This might be another P-40, P-20 or T-28 Trojan. So this was another one. So as you'll see, and you'll find most of our planes, if they have a T in the beginning, that means it's a training plane.
Your father's video.
Oh, that's okay. She's okay at this point.
He's always
So, because she likes to be in the limelight. She's a camera hog. Camera hogs! So, anyways, what I was saying is if the plane had a T in the name of the plane, of the part number of the plane, that was for trainers. C were cargo planes, F's were fighter jets, and the Y's are experimental. That right there, that's just a Cessna. Just a little itty bitty Cessna plane. So that's your basic decoder for stuff like that. We do have some other ones like these guys that were just, they're not really cargo or anything like that. That Y, that was an experimental plane that never really went anywhere, the A7. So yeah, that's how that's a breakdown of it. And yeah, that was the Air Force Museum, the Aerospace Museum here at Hill Air Force Base. Last one here, the F-89 Scorpion. So, one of the first jet-powered fighters right here. As you can see, this is all rockets that come out the edge there. They just load those up with little rockets, just point and shoot rockets. So, all right. All right.
All right. Oh my God.
No, here, just come here. Come here. So, that way I can, because I want to get, at least as best as I can. We'll have to get someone we drive out to. Hi, troublemaker. Look at you. Rock star! Jump! Are you trying to make fire? Hey. You want to do your closure here, Mommy, or you want to just do it in the truck?
Okay, so
Okay. Or you want me to hold it? You got it? You got it? It's running.
okay, so this is it, guys. This is all our adventure here at Hill Air Force Base Museum.
The Hill Aerospace Museum. Oh well, thank you. I didn't wipe my nose on camera like you. Do I need to do it?
No, that's fine. Okay, so this is our adventure here at Hill
Aerospace. Hill Aerospace Museum.
Guys, I have hard times pronouncing the hill. Okay, hill.
Hell Air Force Base. Welcome to hell. Welcome to the Hell Museum. Wow.
Oh my God, I was laughing.
The views and opinions of this person does not reflect that of the. Sorry, do I still have?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Okay, no more.
You're so liar. Just because you have boogers in your nose doesn't mean I have them all in mine. I pick them when nobody's looking.
Guys, so this is our adventure here at Hill Air Force Base Museum.
Hill Aerospace. Aerospace.
Hill Aerospace Museum.
And
so, guys, thank you so much for watching with us. And be in our adventure. And hope to see you soon.
Yep.
And don't forget to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel.
And
And hit the bell.
you gotta look at the camera and say it.
And hit the bell.
I couldn't understand a word you said. Try again.
Hit the bell button.
I apologize for that one.
Okay.
Again, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel and hit that notification button so you can see when we upload some new stuff. And make sure you check out the jump scene in the Antelope Island episode whenever she gets around to loading that one up. All right.
Okay guys, see you next time. God bless. Bye-bye.
So, and if you want, also, I got a picture of the Blue Angels Fat Albert. This guy, from when it's autographed from when I did my incentive flight. Yeah. I haven't hung it up. It's in my closet. What is this guy?
You are in there?
The B-29 Super Fortress. That's that guy. It's okay.
You are in there?
No, I'm not in the picture. But it was from when I got my stuff. And then this guy, the B-47 Stratojet. Okay. I couldn't remember what they were called. I couldn't remember those planes. B-52. This guy's still in use right here. As well as this guy. This is the C-141.
I saw this in Korea.
This should be the oh, this is the KC-135. Anyways, there we go.